Greetings, my friends. I'm Viking Brent, back once again and playing XCOM 2. Of course, I spent yesterday playing The Division, which I picked up over the weekend and finally created a character and got to play with Fatui and Krister Lindqvist, whose name I hope I'm not butchering now that I've said it in a video that's going to live for all eternity on the internet. Anyway, but played it with Krister and Fatui and had a really, really fun time. So glad I picked it up, but also glad that I waited on ye olde 6-day edition just to make sure that everything was copacetic. Because let's face it, it's Ubisoft. It's a massively multiplayer game, and sometimes those things don't work out too well. But fortunately, in this case, it worked out just fine. So anyway, let's go ahead and load up here. Now, if you saw me on Steam, I guess it would have been early Sunday morning, late Saturday night. I can't remember what time it was, but I booted up XCOM and was messing around with the soldiers. And what I've done here is I just spent some time basically putting together the crew of the Ghost from Star Wars Rebels. If you may recall, I said I was going to, a while back I said that was what I was going to do for like my B team crew. I was going to make them the crew of the Ghost. And here we are. I've done it. And actually, it just occurs to me that I don't have to, because he doesn't wear a helmet in the show, but the fact is that I've got a clone trooper helmet for Rex. I might as well give it to him. General Gadd, hey, what's going on? How you doing, sir? It's interesting how that helmet in no way resembles the same shade of white as his body armor, although that might have more to do with the material properties. The helmet might not have the same level of specularity and so forth. Let's see if there are any other colors of white that match that a bit better. 91 is a bit brighter. 191, 293. I don't know if 191 and 91 are that much different. Let's investigate. All right, so there's that. And I can't really tell the difference. All right. General Gadd's watching on the sly while at work. Excellent. Excellent use of your time and your company's time. Have you made Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith characters yet? No. No, it had not occurred to me. Actually, I'm going to take that helmet off him. That actually looks kind of terrible. The way that it doesn't match his body in any way. So anyway, there's Rex from Clone Wars as well as Star Wars Rebels. Then we got Zeb. I don't have access to like Star Wars alien races or anything, so all these guys are going to be human. But I just tried to kind of get their armor, like the kind of the primary colors of the characters' outfits on the show, and then with Zeb, like I gave him like these kind of this deep sort of war paint thing to kind of get across that like really deep sunken lines in his face that he's got and those piercing green eyes. So I don't know. Some of these are going to be more successful than others. But anyway, it had not occurred to me to do the crew from from Independence Day. All right, so here's Sabine. I really thought about making Sabine a sniper because then she could use pistols the way that she does in the show, and also I could always give her a grappling line, which would be the perfect accessory for a Mandalorian. But in my heart of heart, Sabine she's a demolitionist, and so she's got to be a grenadier. Here is Hera, pilot of the Ghost, and I'm actually relatively happy with the green skin. I was worried at first it was just going to look like really, really hideous, but it didn't turn out quite as bad as I thought it was going to. And for some reason, it made sense to me that Hero would be a sniper. I don't know why, but that just it's kind of my thing. And then, since he's a Twi'lek on the show, I gave her dreads because that somehow, like that thick, ropey kind of looks, I don't know, maybe subtly suggests her. Next up is Kanan, who really, he's the one I'm probably least happy with. Just, like his costume is like really the specific thing about him because he's human and, ultimately, unless he's got his lightsaber in his hand, he's just a bastard with a ponytail. So, anyway, he's the one that looks kind of the most generic. I'm not really crazy about that. And then this is Ezra, and Ezra is a sniper as well, although if I pick up another Ranger, I'll probably change this character and turn the Ranger into Ezra. But mostly it's just primary colors, blue hair, and that's about all he's got going for him. At least if he were a Ranger, he could have the sword and everything, and then you could kind of squint and pretend he was a Padawan. But anyway, so there you go. There's the B team, and they've got some leveling up to do. So that's what I was doing with XCOM while the Division was downloading. Now let's get back to the map here and see I can't remember what all we're doing here. Yeah, Esteban has said several times that I ought to make a bunch of red shirts, but just randomly give them names of like people on Outlaw Gamers, for cannon fodder. But that's how Esteban's sense of humor runs. Okay, I think what I want to do right now is I want to heal Daniel for one.
Avenger plotting new course.
And that means I need to burn at least one day. And then once I do that, we're going to go take that black site so that we can advance the story. Okay, so there's our supplies. Let's just see what the new staff is. I'm curious. And since I have a plethora of supplies, I can afford it.
Welcome, Commander.
Go Walla Walla. What's going on, Esteban? How are you? Ooh, a specialist, huh? I would not mind having a specialist. Alright. So that's fine. I'll take that. Or Spock, Picard, Star Trek characters are always good. Alright. What in the holy freaking hell? I received no notification that you were live. Twitch, you have failed this city. Avicus says, fuck, time change. I don't know. Maybe it is time change. I don't know. Maybe Twitch ignores daylight savings or something. I don't know. In any case, I'm live. Heavy Mech, Elite Trooper, Archon, Sectoid, Sectopod. See, that doesn't sound too bad because, it's only five enemy types, but there's 14 troops. And my luck, it's going to be, it'll be like 8 heavy mechs, 4 sectopods. Well, no, I fucked that up because there's got to be at least 3 of the other. 6 heavy mechs, 4 sectopods, and then a few of the others. My point is that this could be extraordinarily bad. Investigate the Advent Forge. The material recovered from the alien black site included a set of coded coordinates that led us to this facility. Remote reconnaissance indicates a heavy enemy presence. Investigate the facility and find out what the connection is to the black site and the aliens' ongoing operations. What's up, Gamers Platform? How's it going? No time change. Was just because it feels too early. I was ranting. Can I do that in peace? And I got a notification on my phone. Well, I'm glad somebody did. All right.
Setting course for the Chilean Control District.
No scrubs on this one. It's got to be the A-team. All the way down the line. Let's make our utility items available. Daniel gets a med kit. Esteban's got a med kit. Tony is gonna need blue screen rounds. Lauren is gonna get a mimic beacon. Ruben is gonna get a mimic beacon. Esteban is going to get a proximity mine. DK is going to get a... I can't decide whether to... As many mechs are going to be on this mission, I can definitely see an argument in favor of giving Tony the EMP grenade, which will give him double use. And I'm trying to remember... The enemies that we were going to engage were an Archon, Sectoid, troopers, I can't remember, like advanced or elite troopers, heavy mechs, and Sectopod. And I'm just trying to decide like how many, like what ratio are they going to throw, like 6 heavy troopers at us in the course of the mission, or is it going to be like 2 heavy mechs and a trooper, 2 heavy mechs and a trooper, in which case the EMPs are going to do us more good. Anyway, that's why you need the red shirts. Aussies can be expendable. I'm sure the Australians appreciate your candor in the matter. Thank you. Oh, you weren't saying Aussies in general. You were saying Aussie legends specifically, just the one guy. I got you. Add versus Infinity. Sounds like you might want the mod that shows the Shadow Chamber readout on this screen. Yes, as a matter of fact, I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking, like, didn't I see a mod that showed the Shadow Chamber on this screen? But yes, you're absolutely right. I do need to make a note to myself to go get that. Okay, so thinking. Actually, let's give Jess, just because she's so far back, I don't know that she's really going to have that many opportunities to use a grenade, but let's give her a mimic beacon. And instead, let's give Lauren the EMP grenade. So we'll have essentially the proximity mine plus 3 frag grenades. Tony's got blue screen rounds. Want to know how I knew you were live? I went to that fantastic OGS website, which you yourself can visit right here. Enjoy the best gaming news entertainment community on the internet right now at Outlaw Gamer Society. Thank you. Thank you for that plug. And I totally agree with your valuation of the Outlaw Gamer Society. You certainly can. Saw that you did Division videos on YouTube. Liked the game. Yeah, had a really good time with it. A lot of fun. Played with Fatui and Krister. And, yeah, we had a good old time. And I'm sure I'll get back into it at some point this week. Interesting that the difficulty on this is only difficult. I would have thought it might have been a little bit higher than that. Alright, let me go ahead and do a loadout save. Just so we don't have to redo all that if something goes wrong. Because God knows nothing ever goes wrong in this game. So, just... We're wasting valuable time and resources. Do you have something to research? Alright. Hey, Fett, what's going on, man?
Yes, Commander. I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
So yes, going back to what Avicus was saying about the Division, I don't know if I quite waited for the 6th day edition, but I got like the 5th day edition or something like that. But you know, like I waited. I didn't pick it up until Sunday,
Deployed.
and
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
so we got into that a bit, and I did. I really enjoyed it. So if you want to check those out, the first, basically everything I played this weekend, which is I think there's 3 Axe Lords versus Aliens XCOM vids, like parts 26 through 28, and then there's 2 Outlaw Gamers Play The Division videos that went up, and those are on their own playlist now. So if you go to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/VikingBrentAdams, and go to playlists, there's one there you can subscribe to if you like for the or one playlist there specifically for the Division playthroughs. Okay. Mick Lagarde, hey, how are you doing?
Our position is concealed.
Okay, let me go ahead and do a mission start save since I have been forgetting to do those lately. Okay.
Heading to that location.
General Gadd, go Brent, time to save Earth. And when I say Earth, I mean America, because we all know the aliens don't invade anywhere else. No, they don't, do they? Not with any great frequency. Okay, well, that turret's going to be a problem. As in an immediate problem. There's a dropship, I'm sure. I'm sure. I have a sneaking suspicion that this can go all kinds of wrong. For now, man, I don't know. Let me quick save here. I want to run Daniel up there, but I also worry that I might end up giving myself away if there's a unit standing there. Okay, so let's not use the grapple unnecessarily, I think. Let's, tell you what, actually, let me send Esteban over there. Oh, I can't send him over there. Okay, well, never mind. Anyway, let me be patient now and save the grappling hooks for when we really need them.
Let's do this.
Alright, let's see here. Gamers Platform says, Brent, I've just recently finished Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and I was always wondering about your opinion on the particular subject of Ubisoft taking extra time to develop. Do you think it's something every company should do, or does this only work for certain franchises like AC and Just Cause? You know, I don't know. I guess I feel like at this stage, and you know, this is not to say that I don't reserve the right to change my opinion at some point down the road, but I have to say at this stage, I kind of feel like there are very few franchises that are able to do the yearly release schedule thing and keep people happy. So, as far as like the Assassin's Creed franchise ending their yearly release cycle, probably a good thing overall. I tend to believe that this is going to benefit them. You know, just focus on
Confirmed. location.
Just focus on
Let's do this.
doing the best game you can at the time. And don't get too caught up trying to sorry, I'm trying to strategize and talk at the same time, and I know it's annoying when I just trail off like that. I'm guessing that's a sectopod. No, heavy mech. Okay. Does everybody have a shot on our friend the turret? Alright, Lauren's got a shot at the heavy mech as well. Jess does not have a shot on the mech. So anyway, I guess in general my attitude is just, you know, games should take as long as they need to take. I think that as far as like games being delayed, which I know is not exactly what you were asking, but as far as games being delayed, my attitude on that is that it's not the amount of time that is frustrating, it's the premature announcement of a date that is frustrating. Alright. So let me quick save here. I'm just catching up on what you guys are saying in chat. Blah 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 blah. So here's what I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to decide if I'm kind of laid out here the best way I can be, because what's going to happen is I'm going to shoot this turret, and maybe I should reconsider that. Maybe I should think about repositioning. But I'm going to shoot this turret, and this crew is going to come stomping over towards me. Esteban and Lauren, being the closest ones to them, are not going to trigger Overwatch unless these guys get into a position where they spot them, which they'd have to flank them to do. So, perhaps what I ought to do is just leave Lauren and Esteban unassigned, and if they do come over here, then I'll let them unload. I can't imagine that between Tony, Daniel, Jess, and Ruben that we can't take this turret. I'd be very, very surprised. Tony may take this turret by himself. Alright, let's go. Sure enough.
There you go. We're visible here.
Okay. The question is, do I swap some people around and put some people on Overwatch for this crew, or what? Let's go ahead and use combat protocol to knock that mech out of Overwatch.
I'm busted.
That's alright, that was worthwhile.
Heading out.
Since Lauren had a shot from here, I'm assuming Daniel's going to be able to. Okay, he's down. Jess has no shot. That's frustrating. How close would she need to get to have a shot?
Here I come.
Because I might as well move her, unless they just swarm us. She's not going to do much good to anybody up there. Nothing. Alright. Overwatch. Basically the question is, do I want to reveal Lauren and go ahead and blast this guy? Alright, and I'll keep Lauren on Overwatch. And maybe Ruben will plug him if he decides to get squirrely on us. Let's see. Only got a piece of him.
It's still moving.
Okay. Overwatch, interesting. And he's down. Okay. General Gad, hey Brent, got Broforce on the weekend thanks to PS Plus, and thanks for the recommendation on, I think it was EBA, great game. Yeah, it is. It is a very fun game. Viking Brent, I think that metal sounding thump that I just heard, it sounds like you got seen by the killer or something in a horror movie. Yeah, it's not pleasant. How far away are we? Ooh, that's a big complex. We got quite a ways to fight through, don't we? Okay.
Not a problem.
Let's go low and slow, says me.
I'm going. Moving to designated coordinates. I hope it's worth it. Rolling.
This shouldn't... Well, I don't know. If he gets inside of another mob, they may trigger. No, because he's concealed, so that would be stupid. Okay. I'm going to have to get Tony back up there before I take that thing, though. Speaking of Tony... Alright, no, he's done for the round. Let's get... is that the farthest I can get Esteban? That's disappointing.
Good to go.
Move, move, move! Moving to Overwatch.
Digging in.
Overwatch.
Alright, everybody just chill out for a second. Thank you for the advice, Ad versus Infinity. I also like Esteban's. Brent, your only prime directive is to protect DK's hair. That's funny shit. Now I got to be real careful about how I do this. It just dawned on me because if I get people up there in their eye line or their sight line, excuse me, if I were to do that before everybody's in position,
Let's do this.
I'm going to end up doing myself a world of hurt is what I'm going to end up doing. So I think I can get Esteban inside that room without really doing anything too untoward.
Got it. Moving.
I guess we'll find out if I'm wrong. I was wrong. Alright, let's reload. I'll stage everybody on this side of the platform and then just move them all in en masse. And Ad versus Infinity was saying that he thought the Wraith suit might be a good option here.
It's clear.
And he may very well be right.
Got it. Good to go.
Okay. Let's overwatch everybody and just see what they do. I'm guessing they're gonna stay put. Yeah. All right. Run Jess up to the roof. She'll only have pistol shots. Tony's my real concern. In hindsight, I'm kind of wishing I'd taken control of that turret, and that might be what I do here. I might have DK run Haywire Protocol on that turret, take it over, and have that turret start lighting up the grease pops downstairs. Question becomes, where do I want DK standing when that occurs? Scarez, this is on normal difficulty. I think it's called Veteran, but it's just normal difficulty. I wonder if DK actually watches this series and knows how much we bust his hair. I have no clue. I haven't talked to him about it. I have no idea. Alright, well, let's move DK. Let's at least get him... If I'm going to move him, let's kind of put him where he's not going to be in anybody else's way.
Sure thing.
Oh, you know what just occurred to me? He's got to be line of sight to see those assholes before he can run Haywire Protocol. So that is a useless plan. Utterly and completely useless. Well, I think what's going to happen is we're just going to have to trigger him, and that's all there is to it.
What's over there?
Oh, there's a front door in this place. I'm not sure if that's useful information or not. Let me go ahead and move, since Lauren is still... concealed,
Closing on target position
let me
now.
get him out of the way. And I will put Esteban right there.
What's over there?
Alright, that's probably going to get some attention. Okay. The main thing is DK needs... He needs line of sight on that that drone.
Absolutely.
So we got to see if this is going to give him that. No, it's not. Let's try opening the door and see if that changes anything. Still no haywire. Okay. Reload then. I'm not sure where I've got to put him. I guess I'll just run him down to the end of the edge of that control room.
Sure thing.
Okay, that's got him. I know where I want Jess.
Tired of waiting around.
I guess that'll be okay.
No shots, but we might be able to put him on Overwatch. Okay, let's start with haywire.
We could use this.
As that is going to determine the strategy moving forward. If only they were always that easy.
We're in.
Do you think DK donates to Bosley's? I have no idea. I have no idea. Alright, we got a 60% on the 2 sectopods, so I guess let's go ahead and take it. Missed. You suck. Let's do Overwatch. I don't feel like you missing again and disappointing me, and since we got that Archon out there, that'll... I guess the question is just how badly do I want Jess to take this guy this round? I don't think Lauren's doing a lot of good staying concealed. This is not going to be that kind of mission. Alright, so he's down, but revealed.
Position compromised.
That's all good, buddy. That's all good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's get you inside though. We'll put you in full cover.
Position confirmed.
And everybody else will overwatch for the Archon if he decides to make a pass. Not so much. There he is. There he is. Alright, well, turret missed. Everybody's missing. Everybody's missing. Okay, who's he targeting? Alright, so we're going to need to move some people. Tell me, Super Heavy Turret, do you have a shot? Not much of a shot. Oh well. Can anybody get this asshole? The height advantage is profound. Alright, let's quick save before I do anything stupid. Alright, first and foremost, fuck you. See, this is my concern. My concern is that I'm going to move a bunch of people around and like try to take this thing, and it's going to be like this all day. Just nothing but a bunch of misses. Come on, Esteban. See, Esteban's the only one of you assholes that can shoot. Everybody get on the roof and take a pot shot at this asshole. When DK looks up, I was trying to think of some sort of like Chuck Norrisism or something about how when DK looks up, the sun doesn't blind him, or the reason that like DK wears sunglasses isn't because the sun's in his eyes. It's because without his sunglasses, he blinds the sun. I don't know. It wasn't quite working for me either. All right, let's have the shoddy boys go ahead and start working on this turret.
If you say so.
100% chance, but that armor's gonna hurt. Does the blade go through the does it go through the armor? Let's see. Yeah, that's more like it.
Armor still holding.
Okay, Lauren. Didn't kill it though.
That armor's tough.
Alright, hopefully it'll stay hacked one more round. Everybody make it? Fall damage? Because it kind of completely destroyed that building. Well, that was pretty lucky, considering that there's really not much of a structure left. I was just kind of hoping and praying on the fall damage, but man, that... that was interesting. Well, not a lot of options for getting everybody off here and into some kind of defensible position.
Absolutely.
I feel like leaving Jess up top while the rest of us kind of figure out where we're going to be going. There's just, man, there's just nowhere for Tony. I guess we'll put him on the ground floor. There's just no cover. Forget no cover. There's no building left to cover him.
All right, I'll go.
That's crazy. All right. Overwatch. Look at DK. He's like underneath this like little floating piece of something. All right, there's that.
By the numbers.
Oh, he gets a free action. Sweet. Do Overwatch. Esteban, I will.
I hope it's worth it.
I'll run down since he'll take Overwatch no matter what at the end of a sprint. And everybody else. Well, let's see. Does anybody need to desperately reload? Let's go ahead and have Ruben reload.
Let's do this. Scanning. Rock and roll. Got it covered.
Come get some.
Come get some.
Okay, so not too bad. Yeah, that guy really, really did not like the building. He fucked it up, but good.
It's clear.
All right, let's start making our way across the thoroughfare here. Man, I do not like that. Those bridges are going to be a choke point and therefore a slaughterhouse. That is disconcerting.
Not a problem.
I think I'll actually leave Lauren where he is.
I'm trusting you here. Go, go, go.
Roger that.
Okay, let's have DK reload. Actually, no, let's not. Let's go ahead and have him on Overwatch.
Overwatch.
We'll wait till next round.
Overwatch. Got it covered.
If anybody decides to come stomping over here. Okay. Let's take a round, reload everybody.
Ready to go. Back in. Let's do this.
Moving to
On
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Come get some. I'm on it. I'm on it. Moving to designated position.
We'll move Lauren out just a little bit farther and see if we wake up anybody.
German troops here.
Okay. Got a piece of him.
Enemy is still up.
Maintaining position.
Esteban. Oh yeah. Fuck you. All right. Well,
You can't handle me.
he's not going to battle pinion our ass again, but unfortunately nobody's left to overwatch this asshole.
This looks a little ugly.
Well, that was unfortunate, I guess. Jess, you got a fix on that guy? No. Who's got shots? Does anybody have shots? It's not what I want to do. What I want to do is I'd want to do that with Lauren.
I'm going.
Well, it's not really a problem now anyway, is it?
Big deal. Got it. Moving.
Since Esteban's having such a lucky day, we'll let him take point.
Heading out. Okay, I'll go.
Gamer's platform is really going for it this morning. I'm sitting here reading all of this stuff he's writing about DK's hair. You can, but that doesn't necessarily mean you should, buddy.
Affirmative. Gotta go. Scanning.
All right. Here's where the fun begins.
Roger that.
So far, so good.
What's over there?
Shit. Okay, no. I guess it's just a cutscene. Well, thanks for the cutscene warning about the sectopod. I appreciate it. Truly I do.
What's over there? Sure thing.
No need to ask twice.
Brent, you should make a U. You could be the human shield. I'm not sure if you're the best person to be offering advice on this, Esteban.
Affirmative. Moving out. Moving on. Got it covered. Got it covered.
Okay, here's what I don't want to do. What I don't want to do is like move everybody across this bridge like one person at a time and end up getting to the other side and trigger the mob with like only 2 people on the other side of the bridge. Ideally, what I want to do is move everybody over at roughly the same time.
On my way.
The question is just whether or not that's going to actually be feasible.
Will do.
I haven't made myself in this game yet because I fear some kind of like, terrible jinx or something that I'd be unleashing on myself.
Will do.
Move into position. I'm on it. Come get some. Enemy activity.
Holding position.
I'm on it.
This is where it gets nerve-wracking. Alright, my plan in the broad strokes is to make a run for the edge of the building and try to come over one side with some elevation, but what I find on this side of the building or what I find on the roof of the building could get sketchy quick. Alright, let's move Tony first.
What's over there?
Try to get as many people into full cover as I can before we really do this for reals and seriously.
Right, I'll go. Moving on target location.
Alright, well, there's one of them. How many people have shots?
Not a problem.
All right. Well, I think everybody's got shots, which is nice.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay, so I think I've already moved Tony this round, so basically our only chance is to myrtleize this dude. Alright, let me save right here, because I'm not sure if I want to use the rupture shot yet. If I can take him down, since it's just him, but I'm not sure about the armor shredding. I'm not sure if the armor shredding is going to be a big deal or not. Ooh, you know, DK's Haywire Protocol has probably had time to reboot. Take care, General Grad. Yeah, Lorne's got an EMP grenade, but I tell you what, if I could take control of this guy and have him do a little scouting for us, that would suit me just fine. Let's just go for it. Hey, we got it. We got that, man.
Got it.
All right. That was time well spent. I knew they were going to have a whole fucking mech squadron. Look at this. And that is why we hacked the sectopod. Also, the reason we hacked the sectopod is that we're going to destroy that fucking building. Just can't do anything this round, but I'll get her in next time for sure. Okay, let's see what you do, assholes. Anybody gonna come out to play? Nothing.
Adjusting aim.
Looks like he's gonna go for the sectopod. Alright, that's fine. That's not a problem. Alright, got a piece of him, that's nice.
Deflection.
Going for the sectopod again. Oh, if only those magnetic rifles of yours weren't complete shit for aim. I like that you guys are just getting yourself all into a nice little row here. Okay. So none of you jerks is on Overwatch at this point. Okay. No, first and foremost, high stance, because fuck you. And secondly, Wraith Cannon. Just want to make sure it's going to get all three of you assholes. Alright. Now, I'm anticipating... Is that seriously going to take 3 rounds to charge? Oh my god. Alright, well... So my assumption here was that... I'm actually a little bit nervous about putting Jess right on that corner. I'm worried that the Wraith Cannon might take out that part of the building and fry her. Okay, let's see. What can I do here? I'm wondering if the Wraith Cannon is going to trigger them into moving, in which case an Overwatch trap might work okay for us. Esteban has no shots on anything but the sectopod, so let's go ahead and run him out. Okay, no, it's just a 1-turn delay till the actual attack. Well, that's what I thought. I guess that's just the cooldown. But I was thinking that it was quicker than that. So the trick here is that I don't want to get everybody too close together, because the 3 of those guys might decide that they just want to launch a missile spread at us, and that'll ruin our day real quick.
Affirmative. Moving out.
That's it, huh? I'd better not take that chance with Ruben, since he's already wounded. I should really I should hold him back as much as I possibly can.
I'm trusting you here.
And I'm going to hold off on targeting anybody until I decide whether I need to use a mimic beacon. Go ahead, Tony. See if you can take him. Alright, that's one of them down.
Okay, so I got one.
I've only got 1 EMP grenade, so I'm a little bit hesitant to use it.
Heading out.
Is the basic thing. Alright, did a little bit.
Off the armor.
Not much, though. Totally missed.
Get it together.
Alright. I gotta get Jess in a fight somewhere here. This is just not, this is not gonna work otherwise.
Deploying grapple.
Hmm. I think it would actually be maybe kind of stupid to waste a shot, especially when I'm concerned that she might actually end up taking quite a bit of damage where she is. So, let's do something even stupider.
They're advent.
Uh-oh.
Yes, and judging by the subject's condition, I would say it was recently manufactured. No wonder they just keep coming.
So are all those guys about to activate and come try to kill me, or what? Alright. There's no sense in wasting a lightning hand shot here. She's just not going to be able to do anything.
Armor still holding.
Okay. Damn, I was really hoping to use that for the first time. Shredded his armor a bit. The sound effects are... they leave something to be desired. Okay, well, that's only one gun
Get too close.
left to shoot at us.
Got it covered.
Alright, here we go. Let's see what he does.
They're backing up. Advance.
Oh man, my Wraith Cannon is not going to get to kill anybody now. Well, that's not too bad. Let's see, did it... no, it did not take out that corner of the building as I had feared. So I guess that's good.
Good to go.
Esteban, you're on point.
Absolutely. Roger that. Running. 10-4.
Tired of waiting around.
Advanced focus.
This looks like the stuff.
Extended magazine. Take that. Thanks for all the fish. Oh, man. Who did I fuck up? Was that Tony? Alright. let's take a moment here. All right, so let's see. We've had 2 turrets. We've had the mech and the trooper at the beginning. That's 4. We had the Archon and the 2 sectoids. That's 7. We had the Archon and the other trooper. That's 9. We had the sectopod. That's 10. We had the 3. We had the 3 mechs. That's 13. So we've got one more something still in here. It could be an avatar, could be another sectopod, could be a turret for all I know. Okay, so
We're green to go.
let's take a second and reload everybody before we do anything else.
Let's do this. Ready to engage. Rock and roll.
Jess, I'm not going to worry about so much,
Here I come.
since she gets a free reload. And I'm going to go ahead and have Esteban do restoration.
On my way.
All right, let's get ready to go inside.
Got it covered.
On Overwatch.
What was that?
You may have missed the fight with the Avatar, but it is on YouTube. You can go check it out. I think I put it in the description as well that I fought an Avatar, so... Anyway.
All right, I'll go. Not a problem. Orders confirmed. Moving out. If you say so.
Let's move already.
Is it clear?
I'm on it.
Scanning. Gonna get some. I'm on it. Moving to Overwatch. Hostiles on the move.
Standing fast.
Alright, we're all still alive so far.
Understood. Moving out.
Wow, the place just goes on and on.
Rolling out. I've got eyes on an advent position.
That's more than 14 guys. Shadow Chamber fucked me. Fucked me bad. Okay. What do you got, Jess? All right. Let's take a take a freebie shot at you. And now let's knock that mech out of Overwatch so I can maneuver a bit.
You see that?
Oh, she just toasted him. Fuck your Overwatch. thing is, I probably have enough firepower out here to take the 2 Archons. It's getting that third one that's inside that's going to be the tricky bit. Thanks, Fatui.
Heading out.
Damn.
Oh, come on.
Alright. Fuck this. A211 on the Shred Storm.
Time to shred.
The trick here is to just not blow up Ruben, too.
Miles away.
Yep. Okay. EMP grenade's gonna mean tiddly twat. I wish I had cereal right about now. Alright.
No longer a threat.
Free action. Maybe the other guy will take a retreat posture.
Heads down. I need some help. This is Avenger. Package is in range.
Did that fuck up Ruben again? It did. He was right on the edge of it. I was hoping he could avoid that, but... Ruben's going to be spending some time in recovery. He's going to be in a big old Bacta tank before this is through.
Stepping off.
Okay, so let's move Ruben
What's over there?
back here out of harm's way.
Okay. I hope it's worth it. What's over there?
On the move.
Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
In position.
Absolutely.
thought DK had the other, Nah, I did not need to do that then. Well, fucking, we're here. I guess it doesn't matter.
Go help him out.
Alright. Alright, let's everybody just chill out for a second.
I guess that'll be okay. All right, I'll go.
Back online. Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Covering.
Alright.
What's over there? Orders confirmed. On the move. Sure thing. Okay, I'll go. Is it clear?
Let's do this. Moving to Overwatch.
Got it covered. Scanning. Scanning. I'm on it.
Okay, Esteban, you go push that button.
I'm going.
In cover.
It's just like the one. Carefully. Preserve the specimen at all costs. Confirmed acquisition of the package. Move to evac.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Why me?
That's you to a T, pal.
Go, go, go!
And now we gotta get set up for a fucking ambush. Hey, Duckscrow, what's going on? Who has grappling hooks available? That's without cover. I'm not sure how much that helps. Alright. What about chess?
I'll take the high road. On Overwatch.
Going up. Moving.
can't imagine what good a shotgun's going to do from that height, but we'll give it a whirl.
What's over there?
Tony is going to protect Esteban at all cost.
On my way.
Okay, I think we're as ready as we can be. Yeah, he's definitely going to be taking a range penalty with the shotgun, but the height advantage is not. It's not.
Advent forces sighted.
Insignificant. All right, shield bearer is down.
Enemies down.
That's good news. Okay. Goal right now is to remove our overwatch on these two assholes here. Jess only has a shot at one of them. I hope that that is the right one. Let me quick save in case I'm targeting the wrong one. All right, Ruben. That's Overwatch removed.
Armor still holding.
Let's go back to Jess. That's Overwatch removed. And that's a little damage. Oh man, there's just no cover to be had down there, is there?
Full charge.
Way to go, DK.
Already there. Moving out. Got it covered.
Looks like they called in some friends.
Alright, we're going to be gone before they get here.
Moving out. Already there.
I'm all over it.
And only 66% of wounds are self-inflicted.
Packing it in.
Gamers Platform is asking how Jess is doing these days. Is she still at Joystick? Well, Joystick is no more. AOL closed them down. And Jess is over at Engadget now, and she's doing very well. She's editor-in-chief of their... I think that's her title. I'm honestly not sure what her title is, but she's overseeing all of Engadget's video game coverage. She's in charge of all that. So yeah, she's doing very well. I was emailing with her just a week or two ago. Ruben's out for 8 days. Sorry, Ruben.
confines of the suit we recovered, we have found what could very well be the prototype for Advent's seemingly limitless forces. Even focusing my efforts solely on this research, it will take a significant dedication of
Blah 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 blah.
to fully
Talking.
analyze this specimen.
Your findings at the Forge facility are disconcerting, Commander.
Joystick's been gone for, I don't know, a year or two now.
Knowing the Advent forces in mass, our efforts to defeat them will be that much harder. I will leave you and your team to pursue this further.
Yeah,
New objective added.
but thanks for checking in.
I'm keeping tabs on all our operations, Commander. Our people are standing by for your orders.
Okay. Let's do a mission in save. And now let's go see if we can get Ruben healed before.
Discovery of this subject encased in a suit similar to your own is intriguing, Commander. The loss of their facility and this specimen could be an even greater victory than we had imagined.
Commander, the aliens are still
Okay.
moving forward on the Avatar project.
Not for long.
Taking out that
There's
facility.
Tony. Well, that didn't take as long as I thought.
The one we found the commander in.
On the surface, yes. But in function, Commander, excellent. We can begin.
You mean you haven't already started?
Advent soldiers possess both human and alien genetic characteristics. Preliminary analysis led me to believe that this was the result of direct modifications made to a pre-existing human host. Prisoners, or perhaps even unwitting volunteers.
See your local Advent recruiter today.
However, the reality is something else entirely. The Advent troopers at the facility we discovered, including the specimen before you, were manufactured. Each soldier possesses a unique genetic code. Predominantly human, of course, but with some fragments left open.
Left open for what?
Whatever alien DNA Advent wishes to insert. Sectoid, muton, even the species our soldiers refer to as berserker. In all cases, human genetic material serves as a bonding agent, holding the strands together.
Human material. You mean the stuff we found at the Blacksite facility?
Precisely. The key component in their soldier manufacturing process.
So they're just doing to humans what humans have been doing to horses for thousands of
I believe
years.
there's more to it than
They're
that.
turning us into glue.
Human
Gotcha.
DNA in this specimen bears one key difference from the entirety of the sequence.
What do you think about this glue, Leroy?
in the shadow chamber.
Needs more horse.
Psionic sensitivity. Given the sheer volume of strands involved, this cannot be accidental.
Screening process at the clinics. Avatar.
The potential power of a being created with this template is significant. Central. Had we not intercepted it before the process was completed,
I know, Doctor. Continue your research. Let us know if you find anything else.
we are now prepared to autopsy the body of the powerful being we recovered, Commander. I feel that we may be on the cusp of attaining a This creature represents a near-perfect fusion of human and elder DNA. Though remarkable, it appears as if the creature were unfinished. Perhaps why we were able to ultimately defeat it. Still, this can lead me to only one logical conclusion.
Uh-oh. And I almost skipped that
I
cutscene.
believe we have found our avatar.
Damn it. All intel costs increased by 100%. Places faceless on each mission. Yeah, we're going to go do that one.
Setting course for the South African sector.
I'm guessing DK had like one more day. Or Ruben, what am I saying? Alright, so... let's see. Yeah, one day. That figures. Well, we do have a Colonel Specialist that we can bring into the fray, so I think we'll probably try them out. I'll do some customization or something, but all that is all that's gonna have to wait for next time, because right now I'm gonna go upstairs and get my daughter up and let her start her day and everything. So let me go ahead and save here. And this is where we will pick up next time, presumably tomorrow about the same time. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here for right now. Of course, if you've missed any of the Axe Lords vs. Aliens playthroughs and you want to go back and watch them, of course, they're on my YouTube channel, which again is youtube.com/VikingBrentAdams. And if you don't already follow me on Twitter, make sure you do that. I'm at VikingBrent. And if you don't already belong to the Outlaw Gamer Society, what are you waiting for? Go to outlawgamers.com and join the greatest gaming community on Earth. And there's plenty of other people there that Twitch. There's a module at the top of this site that'll show you if they're streaming and all that stuff. So you can check out some awesome games from the awesome members of the Outlaw Gamer Society. I'm out of here for now. I'll see you guys again, most likely tomorrow, and we'll see what we can do about finishing this thing up. And then at some point later this week, we'll try to get back into the Division and play that again as well. So be on the lookout for both of those. I'm out of here for now. Until next time, remember, may the Norse be with you.